am back, and it looks like my microphone's working. That's great. I'm teensy-weensy bit tipsy. But nothing crazy, nothing I can't handle. Drink responsibly. Good. So we are back, and we are back with... Things alright! It's been too fucking long. I miss them. I miss my babies. I love them. I love my babies. But now we're back and better than ever as I continue to get the stream ready. Streaming is fun. It's very complicated in certain ways, but it's very fun. I like it. Alright, now I just gotta get my little preview guy over here. Very nice. Now I need to get my chat. Yes. I'll just get that over here. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Every day and every day we get better and better. Alright. That looks pretty good, I think. Oh! It changed! It changed so much! I was wondering why it looked so damn small. Jesus. Okay. You're very important to me, but I also need a little real estate to myself. Thank you. Ah! That's good. That's good. Yes! Alright. We're all good. We're all good. Everything is coming up Millhouse. It's good to be back, baby! Alright. Okay. Yeah! Alright, continue. We are back in case 4. My favorite... Certainly in the first game, and quite possibly in the whole first trilogy. I remember really enjoying the last, like the very last case, but it's the very last one, so like, but it's definitely one of my top cases. And so to recap, since I haven't played this since like January, because I'm not very good at having consistent streams. Last we left off, we were talking to Larry, who is terminally straight, and he was telling... Oh, I think our dog just, like, ate all his stuff. Do we still have the dog? No, we don't still have the dog. We have the metal detector now. And with the metal detector, we found an empty air tank. The valve is open, and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. What happens if I were to present this to you? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Is it yours? If something smells, it's usually the butts. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence, bro. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. like elementary schools and used car dealerships. But look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something, of course. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? Inflation what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. I'm doing great. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well as I suspected. Put the tank away, ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it, bro. You understand, right, bro? Come on, bro. Help a bro out, bro. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the flying air tank. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. As far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiance gave me that steel samurai after all. That's my lady. It's my woman. Which means I need to treasure her more than anything else. Except myself, bro. You always gotta treasure yourself. And also Kiance. And when did you find it? Just skipping over all the stuff about you and your girlfriend. I'm a little young to be thinking about all that shit. I already know I'm the best, so I'm good there. Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Ba. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Teehee. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. Larry, you didn't think that might be somewhat fucking pertinent? But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? Nope. That's too bad. It's not bad at all. Or it's not all bad. Yeah, keep up the positivity, Phoenix. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Peace out, Buttercup. I've got a lady to disappoint. Is she not here anymore? She is here! Hi, hi, hi. Sorry, but, Yep, I'd have to say I don't know exactly squat about that. It's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. Okay, fine. Well, Mr. Lawyer? Oh yeah, she asked us to find proof about Gordy, and then she would share, like, more information with us. Because she was like, I was a bad witness, and I almost got someone innocent put in jail, and that's not so cool. So, what if I give you some information? But first you gotta find Nessie. And by Nessie, I mean Gordy. We have Nessie at home. Nessie at home. An air tank. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Yeah, about that. Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. I'm sure someone's fish is named Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. Unlike some people, I use that to back up my arguments. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. I'm looking at you fucking... Oh my god, I almost said the dude from the prequel. I'm looking at you fucking Van Karma. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Take it! Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang? Like the Big Bang Theory? Bazinga? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Kinda. The sad music. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. You did almost put an innocent man in prison for life, though. So, you know. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Gimme, 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 gimme. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess, even to a lawyer. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotto, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it! It's just trash to me anyway. Shows an empty lake. On 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. I gotta take my sorry ass back to school, see if they'll take me back. Poor Lotta. I love this no camping sign. It's so funny. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who knew him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. I think that's what he's looking for, honestly. Alright. Hey. Excuse me, I would like to go to the rental shop. I want a boat. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. I love breaking and entering. Let me in. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. I'm gonna... There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there, even though I just found one. But alright, sure. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. I was explicitly told to come here. What do you mean there's nothing here? I can't, yeah, I can't. What the fuck? Oh. They just let me in. Never mind. Never mind. Caretaker's Shack. Gonna meet one of the most iconic characters in the game. Meg, that you? Eek! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello. Hello. What? Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. I thought you were giving it to Meg. Nick? What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yup. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Hello. Pasta shop? Yup. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes. Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. Wake up! This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. I'm gonna snoop around your house. Look, Nick! He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. He's got a kotatsu! That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. I've always wanted one, but I've also heard they're a fire hazard. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. And also apparently you're the one who chose to only do murder cases. This fishing pole looks expensive. Oh, okay. Fishies! Wow, there are lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Huh. Look, a little safe. My brain is still in Resident Evil. I'm like, oh, that's a tape player. We gotta find the tape. I guess it's also very Poppy Playtime. We need to find a green cassette for the green VHS player. It's locked. Boring. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny. He doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Well... you could say that, I suppose. Wow! What an amazing parrot that is! Good morning! Hello? It ignored me. What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Show some proper respect to the lady. Her name? All women are queens. Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court record. Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha ha ha! Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly? Cute! Maya's found a new friend. I want to talk about Polly. She's now very important to me. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. In a few decades, I'd be telling all this to Alexa, and she'd be feeding all my information to the government. Jesus Christ. Everything important? Like pasta orders? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228! All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. I'm sorry, Nick, but you're gonna be involved in her little heist schemes for the rest of your life. Anything else I can do with Polly? Nope. Wow, he has a television in here too. Alright. Fine. Alright, seems that's all I can do here for now. Oh, unless I present something to him, I suppose. You wanna see a murder? Now, listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? our Rainbowlioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Wrong. I think it's like scientific that blue is the least appetizing color of food because our brains recognize that usually as mold. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Alright, fine. Do you know about Gordy? Yeah, alright. Anything else? Oh, what happens if I present Polly? Yeah. Fuck off. I haven't actually looked at that yet. Deposition, the pistol, we're in that. You wanna see my attorney's badge? I'm very proud of it. Oh! He did! Hey! Someone actually wanted to see my attorney's badge! For once! Holy shit! That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is! I don't believe it. This old guy's the first person to recognize my badge! I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! True, but... Nick? Now's our chance to clear things up! Sir? No, I'm not Keith. I could never be a Keith. I'm... sorry? And I'm not Meg, either. Right first letter, but still wrong. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please, help us! A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Promise to run the noodle? We can't promise that. Yeah, I'll run the wet noodle! Okay, we promise. Nick? Are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Anything for Edgeworth. Do you understand, Maya? Anything for Edgeworth. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? He's so cute! Your Honor, he's so cute! What a cutie pie. I love it. I guess so. I could go for some Phoenix noodles right now, actually. No idea what those are, but they sound delicious. That's my boy! Good for you, Keith! Oh, wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg! Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly! Hello! Hello! Rat! Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? What if I pull a gun on him? He fell asleep. He ain't scared of no gun. Alright, alright. Okay, shall we just, like... Fuck ass. Old man. Yeah, he fell asleep. I could not be a lawyer. This would drive me up the fucking wall. Oh! Yup! I seen this! Okay. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? I'm pretty sure this is like the closest we get to Phoenix having a father. Like, we know he has an ancestor, but I don't know if we ever see parents. Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. I done seen it, I tell you. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Tell us what you know. Well, I suppose so. Since you're taking over the shop and all. Time to talk, old man. I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Well, we're in December, so that narrows it down to most of the day. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? What did he say? A Balrog of Morgoth. Anyway. Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait. I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Hit it again. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Oh. Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? My father? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe and return his metal detector. What's up, bro? Baby girl, you here? Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't know the half of it, man. It's been like 4 months. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah! The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be a top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Ms. Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, Batman? We have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please, help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell you the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What?! However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd have to consider opening the file up. Well, 2 gunshots, map of the lake, blah blah blah. Robert Hammond, the dead dude. He was the defense attorney in the DL6 incident trial. He's the one who got the sole suspect off the hook. I wonder what Mr. Edgeworth thinks of him. Not much, I'd wager. Bestie! Bro! I'm gonna go talk to Edgeworth. I miss him. I'm not gonna talk to Edgeworth. He doesn't want to talk to me. Do you have anything to say? Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. This fucker is never where I need him to be. Okay. Okay. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? What in tarnation?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Old men don't know anything. Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? Oh, hey, yeah, we're back with Ace Attorney. Yay! I simply had to progress. My beautiful boy toy is rotting away in prison. I must rescue him. So what you missed was, we figured out that Gordy, the Loch Ness Monster of Gourd Lake, was nothing. Surprise, surprise. It was an air tank. It was all Larry's fault, to the surprise of no one. And then we heard that the next witness that we're gonna see is the old man who runs the boat shop, so we went to go check him out. He mistook us for his kids, asked us to take over the family pasta shop, and had a parrot that knew about the DL6 incident. I get you. I'ma get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right! Way to go, Detective Gumshoe! Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. I would love to. Take me there.
I'll take you there.
December 26th, Police Department Records Room.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty.
Yeah, but 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago. Both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick! I found out where the file is!
Thanks. I was just reminiscing about my first love. I mean, my Edgeworth. I mean, I'm gay. Wait. No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. I'm bi. Well, that's right, but it's not what I...
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident.
Because how his dad was murdered? Just possibly, Phoenix. Just possibly.
I'll go get the right file.
Alright. Case summary, victim data, suspect data. Well, I want all of it. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right! Summary, found it! Who's the best looking? Here you go!
December 28th, 2001. "25 years ago." That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. No, that's a different mystery solving franchise. It's also called Detective Conan. It's pretty good. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Isn't that shit haunted? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow. That was some earthquake. Have I mentioned already how weird it is they apparently have a statute of limitations on frickin' murder? It baffles me, but this isn't the only thing where I've seen that. So, maybe it's just that the concept of statute of limitations is fairly well known, and so they're like, we're just gonna say that that's true for murder. We're just gonna... Who cares? It's video game. But also, like, is there a statute of limitations on murder in places? That sounds... At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? Yeah, remember this is a murder case? And now we know why Edgeworth has a phobia about earthquakes. Bazinga! You've got it! One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Alright, now show me the victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? I really am digging into all of his trauma right now. But it's for the case. It's for the case. It's for the case. Not so I can find his dad's grave and ask him for permission to marry his son. It's for the case.
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. It's his body.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Hey, I know Miles!
Miles!
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
So, she asked us which piece of evidence we should go get her, so that's why they have some repeating information, because if you just picked one and not the other, then they don't know which one you're going to pick first. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it couldn't have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? A ghost did it! Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. And that ruined her life. Hold on. This is it!
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Yo! Hey, Red Wolf, how's it going? What's up? We're back in Ace Attorney, baby! So, he must have been the third person in the elevator.
Well, then he had to have done it.
Good, what about you? I am good. I started the stream just a little bit tipsy, and so got just a tiny bit of that left, but I'm doing good. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense attorney, Robert Hammond, the dead dude. The victim in our case! Yeah, I was watching, Full Metal Alchemist with my sister. She's showing it to me, and, we were playing a mild drinking game with it. Which is just a game to go along with it because that show stresses me out a little bit. I'm a little too baby for it. It's really good, though. So we came up with a couple specific things, but the ones that came up most were someone calls Edge short, and we had to make it that you could only drink once per episode, because otherwise we would have died. And if we could recognize a voice actor and, like, name either a character or the voice actor themselves, or if Jerry Jewell showed up. Because Jerry Jewell is in everything. And we made the rules and he showed up in the next episode we watched. I was like, I knew I'd find you here. It's very fun. I don't really like drinking that often, so doing it once in a while, like with my sister, that was fun. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Jellystone National Park?
Nick? Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Oh, thank God it didn't make me choose. Had to make the reference. I respect the hustle. Yeah, we got the DL6 file, baby! Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Oh! Hey, Bombastic! It's nice to see you again. I am alive. I was working on a project for a couple months, and now I am back, and I am streaming, and I'm back in Ace Attorney! Yeah! Thanks for joining. How you doing? December 27, 10 a.m. Courtroom number 3. Oh, we didn't even get to talk to my boyfriend before court today.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Don't mind the fact that I have a very similar old man voice to the other old man we're gonna see.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, I didn't even mean this old man. This case is chock-a-block full of old men. Good, good. Missing some good Phoenix. Well, we've got it now. Joy is alive and kicking. Hell yeah. Preferably this old man. I'd love to kick him. In several places.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. It's too much to just fucking say you're ready, I guess.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement?
I was about to say preferably in the teeth. That's definitely one of them. And they were brothers. The brothers!
Very well. No opening statement, so...
I hate him. Him saying objection has like the exact same energy as when I start to hear one of my cats throwing up. Like, it's got the same vibe, my dude. I would think he's a cat about to vomit. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction! Oh, this is the part that drove me up a fucking wall. I was livid at this. It made me so mad. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Sure, he wasn't just asleep standing.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Bah! Must you question everything, Judge? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my first witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner, my dad. Witness, state your profession. It is hard out there for old, uptight, fancy pants. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder if he runs into me in an alley, I'm just saying. I don't take prisoners.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Cough, really uptight. Who wears short shorts?
Yep, I was.
Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Yeah, I'm gonna raise an objection. Wait a minute. If I were Phoenix, I would be tempted to draw out the cross-examination of the caretaker solely for the purpose of running out the clock and messing with Von Karma. See, you are thinking the same way. And the game is about to spit on you! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Right. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Stupid Van Karma. That's why I hate it. It makes me so angry. He gets to skip over my objection, which is completely valid, just because he arbitrarily said the case would be over. I want to throw things at this man!
The witness will state his name.
Thanks, Judge. You're a real one for once.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yup. What do you mean?
Oh wow, the judge actually sided with Phoenix. Right! Right! Phoenix right! Wow!
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Oh my god, it's Mr. Doom from the Residence. Because he's a demon or something dropped pretty hard. I don't... Doom... Was that the French dude? Was that the French guy? I don't remember people by name in that show. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. But we did think that he was totally suitable to be a witness.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. Damn, I wish I could say that I forgot and be excused to what I say. Bro. I'm sorry, but that's actually the wrong document. I forgot! Sorry! He can testify.
Very well. I stood up to you once today. That's enough for me. My back will get worn out. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep.
The really weird guy, the third man! The one who accidentally gate crashed the White House party. When they finally questioned him, he couldn't corrupt or how long he'd been... He, on the record, can't remember. Yes, I do remember him now. I do remember the strange man. He is like that. Oh, spoilers for The Residence. Oops. Watch The Residence, it's fun. It's short, too.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard the world's quietest gunshot. Bang! Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Guess what's about to happen? a man, if a grown-ass man shook his finger at me like that, in court no less, I would walk over to him and cut him off at the knees so his head would be right where I could stick my knee. I hate him so much. Memory alone in the moonlight, per judge gets scared so easily one day he will stand up against Fancy Pants and the memory he's a judge. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Oh, I might have skipped what he even fucking said. I don't care. It was probably something about the fucking 3 minutes, which is an arbitrary rule that you made up and is fucked up and stupid, and I hate you. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. And you should care about that for some fucking reason. Wah! Judge, your verdict now.
Yes. Mr. Wright? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cross-examine! Let me do my job!
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. That's the one thing I have.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me? You fucking good, man? You're in public right now. You sure you're okay?
3 minutes just passed. I can no longer stand. I'm too old. I must lie down for the rest of the trial. Von Karma looking like he's just been staked. I wish. I'd love that. I'd love to stab this man. You ever see a man just like, you would be so complete if I stabbed you. Lethally. To death.
I see. Well, then, let's just take our time.
You know what? Judge? You know what? You're making some pretty good points today. Hell yeah. Put that little baby in his place.
You may cross-examine the witness. Don't mind that little bitch.
The night of the murder. Okay, I already read these up. Alright, so might as well press everything, because it'll just take up more time. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Judge showing some real backbone in contrast to the last day in trial. Truly. I think, bro, he went home and he, like, pulled up the judge's group chat and they were all roasting him, being like, oh, guess who totally acted like a little baby in front of Van Karma? Oh, he made you do whatever he wanted, huh? Oh, wow, I'm a big judge. I'm so scary. Oh, no, I can't do anything against Van Karma. And he was like, damn it. You're making me look bad in front of the wizards. You see something on Von Karma's side of the courtroom and you hear, say hello to my little friend. I asked him and he remembered. Much like Simba needs to. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep.
You see? Continue. Raccoon with a pistol, pew pew, baby. I think raccoons should be allowed firearms. I don't think people should, but raccoons, I think we can trust them. I don't think we should put bullets in guns that raccoons have, but I think they can have the guns. I was in the restaurant, right? Is there anyone who can verify that? Do you have any friends?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law. Remember that.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
You see, Joy starts a new movement. Give your animals guns. They need to defend themselves. Yes, I stand by it. The only thing that can beat a bad guy with a gun is gun safety and animals with guns that don't have bullets. It's the perfect plan! Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot? Like at the zoo? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Save babe from being bacon. Witness, please continue. You heard a bang, you say. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I reckon.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue.
Press, press, press.
Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup.
I knew they were men somehow. But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yup. At the time, that is.
At the time? So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yup.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? That wasn't really the part that I had a question about, but okay, Phoenix.
Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him, the devil himself. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this. Come to my window. I'll testify against you soon.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe it's not butter. I mean, I can't believe it's not dead. I mean, I can't believe he's butter.
The actual devil, eh? Was he there to get a progress report from Von Karma? No, he had to apologize to Von Karma because he messed up on something. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Father! Yeah, that tracks.
Dead certain, Keith! He said, I can't believe he's dead. And he was walking by, too.
Papa? Oh, yes, so the whole thing with the old man is that we just met him at this shack, and he immediately presumed that Phoenix and Maya were his 2 kids, and that we were going to inherit his pasta shop, which he does not have because he runs a boat rental store. But so we kind of had to play along with that in order to get any info out of him. And so now we just kind of call him Dad sometimes, because Phoenix doesn't fucking have parents. He needs this. He needs this. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. I've never been lied to in my life, and I have a memory of about 37 seconds.
On Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. So yeah, that's supposed to be like why he did the 3 minutes thing. It was to like goad me. But also,
I hate him.
I can't get that noise. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick,
He's tisking at you. I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Including Edgeworth. He says you're fucking this dude. I'd better act quick, or this trial's gonna be over. Raise an objection, wait and see what happens. I mean, I don't have any reason to doubt his word yet. Like, I don't have any evidence that he's lying, I think.
it was him, that hot Edgeworth boy! And I saw his defender there, too, taking pics of that bubble butt, and by golly gee, there was so much bounce, if you know what I mean, Sonny.
Yeah. That's actually more clever on Von Karma than I expected from his previous behavior. Yeah, he's a good villain for a lot of reasons. Bombastic. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let's wait and see what happens. But how can I raise an objection without any proof? I, unlike some other people in this courtroom, need proof. Judge, there's no room for doubt in the witness's testimony. I demand that you declare your verdict. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? It seems like it's really trying to get me to raise an objection, so sure, why not? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright! In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. What do they teach you in schools these days? If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Okay, so I need proof. Witnesses do not need proof. Prosecutors don't need proof. Just me. It's just me. Only me. Nick! Do we have any evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. The only person I know who I can ask for help is dead. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please? We need your help. Nick needs you. He's too baby to do this on his own. Tsk, tsk, tsk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. I did not take those pics! Slams hand down on desk and all the candid shots he took of Edgeworth spills out. Those are evidence. I was tailing him like a detective would.
This one is of you two holding hands.
Reminds me of the line from Morning Glory. Well, the Jewish guy's crossing himself, so we're confident. How did that happen? I was framed!
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. I'm completely satisfied. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. I'm good at my job, and people like me.
What? No! No and what?
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Oh. That sucks for me.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait! Oh, snap, crackle, pop!
Who was that just now?
Me! What? Larry! The fuck are you doing here, bro? Holy shit!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there, in the park, the night of the murder. The plot twist nobody saw coming. Larry Butts to the rescue. The plot twist no one saw coming. Larry Butts being useful. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too! Oh great, Harry Butts is coming with the save.
Order!
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. Don't get your adult diaper in a twist. So, you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did! A gunshot! That night! I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. If I was a lawyer, I'd call it a contradiction. But I'm not, so I'm just gonna say it was different. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. This is the first time that Edgeworth is running into Larry, I think. I assume Edgeworth is in the room. He's like watching from somewhere. This is the first time he's seen Larry in 15 years. That's so funny. I remember Phoenix. dang dog came running in and ate all my hot dogs! When I saw all I heard was gunshots in my head. It's just not right, bro! I'll testify! Let me testify! I pushed over that old man to get here. I think he's dying, bro!
Order! Order! Someone pick up that other old man. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court.
Get used to it. Still wild to think how Larry and Edgeworth are the same age. Yeah, it's almost like something has aged Edgeworth in a way that Larry and even Phoenix have not aged.
I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already just given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Can it get worse than convicted when the two options are guilty or innocent? Phoenix, what is the worst scenario to you?
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick! It doesn't get any worse!
See, that's what I've been saying. Yo, me and Maya. Autistic girls unite. This is what I've been saying. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. I'll put the offer out. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Well, since this is my fucking court... Allow me to speak my opinion in my own fucking courtroom. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict.
Wow, this courtroom is amazing.
In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this? No, the purpose is that I say who did it, and you say, bang, bang, he's guilty.
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
I wish they would do the thing again, but they take the letters away instead.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now!
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
Blah.
Court is adjourned.
I would have been yelling, you can't give us closer, just take it away, old man. Alright, I'm going to grab some water, because surprisingly, there's a lot of talking in this game. It's like crazy. What a thunk. So, I'll be right back. And I back. I leave, I come back. Alright, let's get back to it. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Edge, it's like your name. Please don't be mad at me. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Alright. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah.
Such a tough guy.
Hey, Edgeworth. I think you're hot. I mean... Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. I never shut the fuck up. You know me. I do love I am angry and angsty and sad and gruff all alone. Paired with, I never shut the fuck up. I think that's a great duo. I feel like I've gotten off frame somehow. Okay, that was better. You seem out of it. What's wrong? Other than the fact that you're on trial for murder. It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? I thought we already asked him this.
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I acted in a way that seems idiotic to an outside observer, but I had just heard 2 gunshots and witnessed what I believed to be a man dying. So you know what? I wasn't exactly thinking 2 steps ahead. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. You couldn't think straight, you say? Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. You see Phoenix Break's character. Girl, you better not ask him out. Snaps fingers. That boy is mine. Miles Edgeworth has never thought straight a day in his life. So true, bestie. It's so true. It's so true.
I see.
Right.
Yeah? What's up, Buttercup?
This might be our chance.
Our chance? You think we would win?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials? That guy?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success.
I bet there's some other secrets. Like that he's a bad person.
This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry, who appears to be exactly the fucking same as I left him. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick! No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Might also have something to do with the 4 judges and 3 bailiffs that I know of. But, you know, who could say? Hey, it was 15 minutes! 15! Everything's on Larry now. Believe in him. He's our good boy. Yep.
Court is now back in session.
Larry Butts, you're our only hope now. Larry Butts, you're our only hope.
Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw.
They're doomed bets. Anyone bets here?
On the night of December 24th.
Right! Leave it to me, Judge Dude! Please, Larry, don't mess with this one up! I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance! Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
It's the night of the murder.
That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. I don't know why it allowed Bubble Butt before, but that time Automod was like, not sure about that one. No, that's fine. That's just Automod. As long as, like, if we're talking about Edgeworth and we're, you know, not getting into, like, gross territory, that's totally fine. I sexualize Edgeworth all the time. That's what he's there for, right? Right? So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. I'll try not to go that far with my sus. I keep it wholesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court.
How is that wholesome?
In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Why are people talking about ass in the front row?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's gonna say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward now. I bet you were.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to start. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I would maybe steer clear of saying things like, waiting until the coast was clear when you're talking about being present in the vicinity of a murder.
It was Edgeworth time, or is that just me?
Alright, you were looking for something. Yeah, bro.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant.
Larry was reenacting Titanic.
Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. I wish I could say testimony was irrelevant. That'd be great. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. Near, far, wherever gunshots are. I guess it was around 12? Yeah.
You're not sure?
Yeah, man, this is before everyone had a clock on them at all times. Unless you had a fucking pocket watch. Do I look like I own a pocket watch? Do I? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? I love Larry. He's so good. People use watches these days, Larry. See, it's so funny. Because when you're playing it, you're like, that's crazy. He should have a watch. And now, playing it 15 years in the future from the date they're at. No. No, that's wrong. Wait. It is. I can't remember when it is. What? No, it's 2016. 10 years. 10 years later, it's like, why doesn't he have his phone?
Actually, Mr. Butts, I would have given odds of 3 to 2 that you did own a pocket watch. I'm very bad at betting.
See, the thing is, Larry does own a pocket watch. He just doesn't know how to wind it. So, Larry literally made 2 clocks. Just 'cause. Larry is such an enigma of a person. I love him. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. Didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Whoa, whoa! Damn, girl, slow down, chillax. Everybody just calm down, okay? I love Larry. I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case! Humph. Yeah, you keep humphin'. So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. I do too. Von Karma trying to cough up a hairball over there. Exactly. No boats, just some hippie chick with a tent and a high-powered camera. But it's probably nothing. It's very funny that you call her a hippie chick when you're referring to Lotta, because that's literally what they call Maya. Alright, now I gotta look at my McFrickin' evidence. You're probably not it for now. Yeah. Oh, I don't need this right now. Feel like it fits Lotta more, though. Yeah, I think probably they would go with Hick, but, I think both work. Okay. So, the main thing is, there was supposed to be 2 shots. 2 of them. It was actually fired 3 times. So, no one knows what's going on. I'm gonna save. Oh, actually, no, I should have had him say some southern chick. Some country chick. Alright. Some chick from the heartland. What's up? Okay. I was looking for something, and I found it, so I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. This smacks of lies. Mon frère. That was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong, that was wrong! Shh, shh. No one saw that, no one saw that, no one saw that, no one saw that. Didn't happen, didn't happen, didn't happen. Click! You don't remember that. Okay, you're on a boat. I was looking for something and you found it, yeah. Quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Some chick with an afro, with awful attitude to get money from you. I love Lotta. She's so funny. Going home, I heard a bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Is it because it would obviously be easy to see? Didn't I have another picture? 12:15. Storm 5 meter away. Protected, faces the lake. That's not gonna be it. That ain't it. That ain't it, dog. I heard a gunshot and then just sort of wandered off because I have no sense of curiosity or danger whatsoever. See, the thing is, he does have a sense of curiosity, but he got distracted by something else he was curious about. This is one of those times where I'm like, oh, actually, this does take place in America. Yeah, I heard a gunshot and then I just went home. I was going home, I heard this bang. Maybe I didn't see a boat. That can't be true. Ah, fuck. I've forgotten. I forgot. Yeah. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. He's obviously lying here because he's sweating. So I already showed the gun, which said had been fired multiple times. Okay, sets automatically take pictures, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. No, I'm stupid, in fact, Your Honor. It's not Larry who's gonna ruin this case, it's me! Okay, okay. Okay, is it the... That's the empty lake, it's a red map. The camera? It went off twice. I'm gonna... Like, you know how many gunshots I have heard today alone? Even now, can you hear? Everyone goes quiet in the distance. You hear gunfire and someone yelling, America! Hell yeah! Yep, that's what it is. It's like, okay, are we doing fireworks early, or is someone gonna die? Oh, no. I meant to save scum. Sorry. Sorry about that. I erase all my mistakes. Turns out I also have perfect trials, much like Von Karma. But... Holy shit, it's almost... Okay, Okay, hopefully I'm gonna be able to figure out this fucking testimony, and then I'll probably wrap up after that. Heard a single gunshot, and then I went home. At this point, I wonder, should I hit the floor or just keep talking? You tell me, Judge! Okay, don't need that. DL6, na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. I heard it was... I didn't look at the fucking piece of paper. That was easy. I am stupid. Wait a sec, Larry. What? I actually looked at the shit in my evidence. You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Ms. Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Oh fuck, I went into Larry's... I'm sorry, Phoenix! I'm sorry! Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Aren't you not supposed to listen to the other witnesses, generally? I wondered about that. I knew that that was one of the pieces that was wrong, but I couldn't remember what evidence said there were 2 gunshots. Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Oh, I wondered about Phoenix talking with Larry's voice. Yeah. Yep, that was just... It's like the Australian accent in of the Devil. It just overpowers it.
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Does this man look sure of literally anything to you? Does he? Really similar to a customer who comes in near closing time. The best kind of customer. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Eh?
Oh my god, we might get the iconic line in the stream. We just might. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. He literally was too distracted. Something else? Yeah, I was listening to a podcast. Oh, my radio, dude! With my headphones. What? Doesn't have a watch, but does have a radio.
Order! Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts! You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Called it. His heart will go on. Oh. Alright. My microphone is doing the thing where it tells me that it isn't working. So I look at my waveforms, and the waveforms look good. Y'all are hearing me okay? Oh. I love when my stream does that. I love that little mini heart attack I get. Audio's fine. Thank you. Waste of time. Hear you loud and clear. Nice. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Continue. Your Honor, please. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who gives up on his client.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. Hey, we accept him the way he is, Harry Buttonall. That's so true. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real boomin' loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I would not put on headphones if I was on a boat by myself in the middle of a lake at night. That just sounds like a recipe for dying. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. He was saying boots and cats and boots and cats.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve. He was totally listening to All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah, he was fucking rocking out with Mariah. He doesn't care about no goddamn gunshots. I wouldn't either. Judge. Can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. You know what, Judge? I'll allow you that one.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway. What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, didn't his last GF die? Wouldn't it be last Christmas I gave you a clock that got you murdered? That's fucked up! Last Christmas I gave you a clock. Oops.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Goddamn.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Don't worry. You'll do lots more charades in the future. Okay, so immediately, You remember exactly what they were saying. Well, what were they saying? I want to know. What did she say? Did we get a gender? Did we get a gender? Mr. Wright. No, Larry giving his testimony by charades would be even worse. On the other hand, I think maybe it could be even better. Maybe next it would actually work. Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
I care. Because I'm trying to prove my boyfriend's innocent. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Because well, how do you know if we don't ask?
Fine, very well. I'm in a very giving mood today. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court.
Oh my god, we're getting it, guys! We're getting it! Ah!
What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. You aren't? This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Well, I just pressed that. So, excuse me. Hey, it's almost Christmas and I heard the gunshot. Okay. Ding. Okay.
Objection!
Because there was mistakes for the first caller who said the most wild thing. I called and said, "I'm being shot at! Santa, save me!" Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
He's gonna say it! He's gonna say it, guys! He's gonna say the thing! Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas! He said the thing! He said the thing! Yay! I joked that Edgeworth saying, "You have saddled me with unnecessary feelings," is one of the most, like, important quotes, most known, and talked about in this game, but no, it really is almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. If you go on any, like, social media in December, you'll find the Phoenix Wright fans everywhere. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Ms. Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas! This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. I fucking did it, dude! Larry, you fucking did it! I mean, there's way more than saddling going on between Edgeworth and... Yeah, but that's the most that they could say, like... You know, without changing the rating of the game. I've definitely seen that meme circulate here and there. Yeah, it's definitely broken containment, like... Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas!
What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What?
I'm not suspicious, I'm just dumb.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right. For once in his life, Larry is right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. It is simple. Simply getting your butt whooped, boy! He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot from before midnight. Get absolutely fucked. I didn't even save scum for that one. Look at this photograph! Every time I do, it proves that there was another gunshot. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Ms. Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24, 11:50 p.m.
Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Every time I do, it makes me laugh at Von Karma because he thinks he's all that. Not only before midnight, 10 minutes before midnight. Yeah, there's a 25-minute gap between the two incidents of gunfire.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct! There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Killer really had to screw up her nerve between gunshots. Did the first one, was like, oh, I got shot him. Oh, do I do it? Do I not do it? Ooh. And then he just kind of like bled out or something, and the guy was like, "Aw, man."
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Nebraska, I think. Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight.
Are you claiming she was mistaken? About a lot of things, yes. But about that, not at all, Your Honor. Ooh, hand grip. Oh, never mind, I'm shot. You're it. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night, there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause between them. It just takes a really long time to reload.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
I kill you. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. He might have meant Lotta. Just saying.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Oh, man.
there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11 p.m. was indeed a gunshot?
I sure can. Don't mind me.
Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Well, how about the fact that the gun says it was fired 3 times? This is my evidence.
The murder weapon? Could you stop waving a gun around in court?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. My boyfriend's fingerprints were on it, and that doesn't look great for him. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. Sounded like he was suggesting someone was doing something with powder. Gunpowder, maybe. It was a cannon! However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight.
Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. I'm getting a little lost here.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots, separated by 25 minutes. Yes, I just said that. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I did it! I have it! I have it! I did it! I have it! Maya, I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. When me and Edgeworth were totally flirting together when we were convicting that lady? That was flirting, right? It was flirting, right, Maya? Right? Fetch me a towel. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? He was also wearing a Steel Samurai costume. Maya! Yes! If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. He missed a few times. I mean, he was shooting into fog, yeah. He was trying to shoot Gordy! This is all a horrible misunderstanding. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose, baby! Edgeworth overhearing, like, guys? Guys? You just watch, and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Phoenix kinda has a point. Yeah. Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. I'm about to bullshit my ass off like you would not believe.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tsk, tsk, tsk. Let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy. Tempting fate there, Phoenix.
Well, you were talking about a lake, so...
No, Maya, I don't mean about the lake. So, you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Au contraire. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. I'll kill you. Listen, rookie. I think his teeth are coming out of place. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Maybe he had really long arms, and they shrunk when he died. It's something I haven't done in 400 years, but I remember the process very well, on account of not breathing. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond. Let's go with Edgeworth and the murderer. Yes, but that's beside the point, Von Karma. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious? What the hell?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. Edgeworth and the murderer sounds like a mediocre punk band. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer, then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's...
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Can you guess who?
You don't know?
Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know, because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. No, not that one, the other one. Not that one, the other one. That one. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the
boat shop? What the fuck? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What the fuck? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Just because I don't trust anytime they try to tell me to point out a place, because these shits is finicky. Show the judge where the murder really took place. Around here, maybe?
Maybe, Mr. Wright? And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot?
Yes, well... Maybe because there is no good reason the murderer thought we'd never expect it. Damn it! These fucking games, I swear to God. And here I thought all murders that take place in December happened on boats. Right? There's too many of you old bags here.
Did someone say old bag? You see Edgeworth running for it.
Alright, where did the murder take place? Where does the murder take place? Okay, so... Lotta would be over here, so you wouldn't do it over here. Is it over here? Nope. I don't remember where it is. Is it like on the path or something, or like in the woods? Is it in the woods? Is it in the woods? Is it in the woods? I don't remember. But also I haven't looked anything up since starting this playthrough, so I can't give in now. Okay, did it just take place like in the shack? Oh. That's why it was so clean, because he cleaned it up. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That's where I'd want to murder someone. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by, and he did not think that this was relevant information. That way he doesn't throw out his back when he was shooting those cats. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop!
Bazinga, Your Honor, you've got it!
Mr. Wright! What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor, I can do that, Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Oh, I'm a little tempted to end the... Okay, we gotta be done with this testimony pretty soon, so... Go just a teeny bit longer, That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. In front of the parrot! This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
The bishop killed that girl.
But of course.
Oh, of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details! Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Because the first shot missed. Oh, to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake, and so he did it in the middle of night when no one was around. Indeed, Ms. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next! The murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. No, dear Von Karma, the question would be, why would I need to shoot twice at you, raccoon, go! Brrr!
I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place, right? The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
How you like that?
Anyone like that? No one? Just me?
Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before! The boat shop caretaker, quickly!
Oh no. Oh no. No, you have to take a break between witnesses. That's the rule. Well.
Oh, very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
And that is where we're gonna leave off. Because I am getting sleepy and I need to eat something. Sorry, Your Honor, the caretaker's done a runner. Judge, he's running for it. I thought he was old, but damn, those hips can run. All right. So that will be it for us tonight. I definitely am gonna get back to Phoenix Wright again, hopefully soon. I don't know if it'll be the next thing I stream. Maybe I'll go back to Resident Evil or something. But thank you guys for joining me. It was really fun. Nice having you back. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! It's really nice being back. I missed it. I missed it a lot. So now let's raid. I think I saw that Onsta is streaming right now. And if she is, then that would be a great place to go. Because Onsta's cool. She is! Okay, Onsta is playing, the new Tomodachi Life, which looks so fun and crazy. Oh, she's playing with Karina, too! So, everyone, say hi. They're a little less raunchy in their chat, so just fair warning. And I'll get back to y'all later. So, I have been the Joy Beyond the Void, and this has been gaming!